Thank you so much for bringing us what feels like a time capsule of 2020. One of the only films to be conceived, written, filmed during the pandemic. Just how challenging and really different was that for you?
I've never had an experience like this before. And thank you for saying it feels like a time capsule because that's what we were going for. You know, when I first spoke with Doug Lyman about the project, he said, look, 3 years from now, Steven Spielberg is going to make the version of Lockdown and it's going to win 20 Oscars, but it's going to be us having gone through it, looking back at it. He said there's something about harnessing all of this uncertainty and anxiety and how we're all feeling about it and using that energy and making a film using that energy, but also within the constraints and the parameters of actual lockdown and just seeing what we come up with.
Amazing. I mean, congratulations. And Chiwetel, he just seems like such a professional, just perfect for this real kind of time pressured filming that you sound like you were under. What were some of your kind of fondest moments working together?
You're so right about Chiwetel being such a pro. And there were so many moments when, we were filming, I don't even know how many hours into the day, how many pages into the 180 page script with, the end of day fast approaching. And I kept looking up thinking, thank God it's you. And the thing that I knew Chiwetel was, obviously we all know Chiwetel is this amazing, brilliant, dramatic actor. I had no idea what a playful person he was. And so I wish that I had like a perfectly packaged anecdote for you to say how wonderful this is. But the truth is we just shot the breeze, for 3 weeks straight while we were and then we would go in and like do these really heavy lifts of dialogue and these, really emotional character explorations. And I could have only done it with someone at his caliber. And I'd like to think I could have only done it with him.
Amazing. And I also loved your Zoom with Ben Stiller and his son, his teenage son.
Yes.
Amazing. I imagine just how much fun was that, and kind of I imagine lots of funny outtakes and keeping a straight face.
Oh, working with Ben was, I don't want to like gush too much because, well, I'm talking to the UK and you'll all, cringed wildly, but it was a dream come true for me. I love Ben Stiller so much, but funny enough, and as great as Ben was in the part, the reason he got the part was because of his son, because one of the constraints and parameters and opportunities of filming this was if you were filming, if you were casting someone that had two people in the scenes, they had to be in a pod with someone that was the right age for the character. So we were just really lucky that Ben's son was willing to be in the film and then turned out to be such a wonderful talent in his own right. But I was, I've kind of learned how to keep my cool around most people that I meet, but Ben still, I completely started to lose it. And that was the great thing about working with him on Zoom, was because when I could feel myself kind of, getting quite frankly weird, I was able to excuse myself and pretend like I needed to do something off camera, but really I just stepped out of frame and was like breathing. And I was like, Doug, talk to Ben. I can't function right now.
Amazing. And filming in Harrods, wow, like a dream come true. Just how special was that? And what would you choose in the food hall if you left your own devices?
Well, it was special, but I have to say that was the scariest part of the shoot because I felt, when we were filming at the house where the majority of the film takes place, it felt very contained. I knew the crew, I knew the safety parameters. I was able to see everyone had their masks on. I knew that none of us had time to do anything else because the film demands were so rigorous. But then when we went to Harrods, in order to make our day, we would have to go into the store before it had completely shut down, which meant that I was interacting with more people than I'd seen in, God, what was at that point, 8 months. And that part was really, really scary. It was and then once everybody was cleared out, there was a lot of beauty there, just to be around these items that are made with such care, that are so, for all of us, I think, are so out of reach, particularly at the moment, but to actually just get to look at them kind of set up like it was almost like a museum. That part was really cool. And yeah, it was just nice to be in a public space without other people. As terrible as that sounds, it was just great to see everything, but not have to be so scared about catching anything.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Ange. Really pleasure to talk to you, and congratulations.
Thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
What's left of it over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,